here. It's good enough. Okay. How do I want to do this? Let's clean up a little first. The fluff and everything cleaned up. There. That right there. Okay. We're good. I've got no idea how to start this. Alright. I got a head. I got the horns. And I got a bunch more clay. And I got a body. So, I think hooves is what we're gonna be doing now. My creature needs legs. So I think it's leg time. Time for some toes. I'm just gonna need all of this, so but I have it. That's all of it. Just gonna take forever, but that's fine. This is what I get for not needing it previously, which is what I should have done. And my focus is gonna be weird today. Thank you. God, come on. Okay. Let me move this out of the way for now. I think my strategy was like, just kind of like press it, even though it's gonna make my hands hurt. Also, something I did not realize is that I thought this was just like gray. It is sparkly. I was unaware that this was sparkly. I thought it was just gray. I did not realize that it was sparkly until I bought it. And then I realized that the sparkles do not wash off. My hands have been sparkly for the past week. Hello, Kelsey. Hello, boy8 as well. Right, I'm gonna knead the clay, all of the clay up first, and then we'll get to the fun of watching me attempt to sculpt. Clay is not my forte. It never has been. But it's gonna have to be. We are creating an art doll. So I got my head and my horns right here, and now we're making feet. I don't sculpt. It's not my thing. We're currently kneading clay to make it sculptable. I'm gonna stand up. I press it down on the table over and over again. This is the fastest way I did it previously. So. And we'll mix the globs together and just. I should have done this all previously. Also, hello, Pearl's Palace. I see you as I'm aware that the stream is like very late. I'm sorry. It was supposed to start an hour ago. That is on me. My apologies. Is it hard? I would not know. This is my first time doing something like this. Okay, that's. I think we can just kind of twist it now. And like fold it over itself. I do not know the most efficient way to knead clay. I don't really have any clay kneading sculpting tools. I got my fingers and that's about it. bunch of bits and pieces falling off. Come on. Okay. There we go. Now it's softening up. Okay. So this is our body. Some very cursed-looking fingers. That's the tail. We are going to give it legs. We have a head. We have horns. No ears. Yet. Let's give it legs. So, I need to even out these legs again. Make sure that I do this correctly. My other issue is that I don't know how I'm gonna attach these legs afterwards. Because, so this is like, it's a bake clay, like you have to bake it in like the oven for it to harden. And I need them to like slide onto the wire here. And so I don't know if I should build it like around the wire and then slide it off the wire and bake it, and then maybe it'll slide itself back on because there will be like a hole. But I do not know. I don't use clay. It's not my thing. Okay. I'm gonna just start by just tearing the ball in half. I want to give them like hoof feet. That's the goal here. I'll just roll it into a ball, I think is the best option. Get out of the way. We'll just try that and see where that goes. It worked previous times, so. I'm trying to keep this all in frame of the camera, even though it looks really weird. I don't know how I'm gonna do the fingers either. I don't know what's gonna go on there. Or how thick these legs are supposed to be. Alright, I'm just gonna make a tube. That's like a good shape to start with, I think. Tube. Should I just like... It's something. Yeah, I do not know what I'm gonna do. I've got an idea for legs, but I don't know how I'm gonna do them. There we go. Okay. How the hell do you sculpt hooves? We'll figure it out. Okay. I'm just gonna probably mess with it, and we'll see where it goes. Let's move the cursed body out of the way. I'll move the head and everything closer. Hello? I know, hello. This one's not a plushie, this is an art doll. Or at least my attempt to make one. Behold as I attempt to make hooves. With no idea on how... I got, like, a shape going-ish, kinda. I think. Should just. Trust the process. I swear. It's something. Deer and horses and goat, like, they've never been my go-to. I can't do them very well. This is gonna be really difficult to sculpt, like, on the thing. Should I make, like, a little table for myself or something? Out of what? Do I have anything I can use as a little table? I got duct tape. Will that work? Will it be big enough? Kinda. That works enough. Where'd my little reference drawing go? I did like a drawing of what it's supposed to look like. Yeah. Like that. I want like hooves. So I think I'm just gonna push and pull it till I get like a hoof shape. Whatever that's supposed to entail. I think. So I have 2 questions. 1, how are you? 2, can I see your proto again for a moment? Yeah. I'm doing good. We are doing, this is a first for me. So, like I said, I don't do clay. Clay is not my thing. So we are experimenting, kinda, with me attempting to work with clay. Okay, we're getting a shape. We're getting somewhere. It's not like I can't work with clay. Like I definitely have. It's just like not my go-to, not my forte. I need hoof. It's not really giving me hoof. Let me get some scissors. I think my other issue here is that I like don't have any like nice clay sculpting making materials. I don't have any. I got this paintbrush, I got some scissors, and I got a bunch of X-Acto knives. And that's all we're working with. I don't got any fancy tools. Okay. Hooves. We'll just like snip it. And we'll spread apart the toes. Okay. Needs to be like way thinner. We'll just like smooth it out. I'll use my paintbrush, like the tip of the paintbrush, to like texturize the hooves or something. I don't know. I do not know what I am doing. But it is indeed something. And I do not like the look of it. It looks like ass. Okay, we're starting over. It looks weird. Okay, attempt number 2. Let's try again. Right. My focus is all over the place today. Thank you for the like. Okay. I'm gonna roll it into a ball again. What's like the base shape of a hoof? Okay, hold up. I got an idea. Got paper. I'm gonna like I got a pencil down here somewhere, I swear. Because I think. Oh, I'm just gonna use this. It's fine. Okay. No. Okay. I'm gonna take my creature and like. Yeah, okay. We're gonna kind of draw a hoof. It's like. I can't draw hooves either. Clearly, I can't sculpt them as well. Yeah. Come on. Okay. God, the shadow of my phone is gonna be so annoying. Okay. We got the length. I'll do it this way so that I have it that way. Clearly, my marker is not working. Will this one work? Come here. There. This one will work. Okay. Let's try this. So, whatever the hell the shape of a hoof is, we're gonna, like, we go like that. And then it's like, yeah. Hello, Alice. It's like that, I think. That looks like a hoof, right? Hoof enough, I think, maybe. That's a hoof. That's a hoof. We still don't know what we're doing, but we're gonna try. Okay. Let's turn our clay back into a tube. That's like that thickness. Like, no, that's not. It's too thin. Shoot. Hello. Hello, Martin. We are attempting to work with clay as someone who does not work with clay ever. Okay. Go back into a ball. It's kind of hard for me to show me like rolling it in front of the camera because it knocks everything. It's fine. It's fine. Y'all don't need to see me rolling clay, right? Okay, go back into a tube shape. Become tube. I'm good. Something wrong with my right ear, and tomorrow, if it's still there, or if it's worse, I'm gonna have my dad take me to urgent care. Oh no! That's not good. Let's flatten out our tube. Is that tubey enough? How much tube is two tube? Don't fall. It's like slant. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I think. Kinda. It doesn't hurt though, but yesterday my ear was hurting, but today my right ear. Yeah. It's like go a little less chunk. Look at me. I'm being. Look at me acting like I know what I'm doing. What is that tasty gray thing? No. Over here. Come here, Cyber. There he is. There's the boy. I probably should go to sleep because I live in Europe and it's 11 p.m. Okay, it's getting better slowly, I think. And then it needs to like. If I keep pressing on it, maybe it'll do what I want it to. Like that? That's kind of the shape we want, I think. Thank you, Loppet. Okay. Okay. It's better. It's better. Wait, what time is it for you? It is 3:07 in the afternoon for me. I have the bad thing of biology. Oh no, not biology. Okay, if I lift it up more, then yeah. Hoof. Ish. Hello. I'm just gonna fix this part real quick. And the hoof part should be like wider, right? I think. I can't like look up a reference because my phone is what's recording the live stream. Does it look like a foot? Is it? Does it look like a foot? Kinda? Yeah. And I went to the mall with my dad, get me a book and get his Chinese food, but they didn't give us all the food and also got a Gatorade. Nice. Does this mean it's Monday for you? No, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. If it was Monday, as I do unfortunately have school. It's uneven from the front. I have to do this a second time too, I just realized. I have 2 legs. I Okay, we got, like, the start of one. Let's try to do the other. Roll out our clay again. It's 5:09 right now? Nice. So your time zone is -8. What does that mean? Okay, that's, like, the same size, I think. Turn it into a tube again. I know that's loud, I'm sorry. We're making, this thing. We're trying to. I want to make this thing. It's not going fully as planned, but it's getting there. We're trying. We are trying. Okay. It's attempt number 2. Let's try this again. Gotta get, like... So I think if I just keep pushing and messing with it, it'll give me what I want in the end. And then... We're currently trying to make the feet. These are gonna be hooves. Kinda. Trust the process. These will turn into hooves. I swear. Yeah, I've done like ceramic clay before. I've done air dry. Not the biggest fan of air dry. That stuff becomes so unbelievably fragile. So this is my first time using something that's oven bake. So I am so unbelievably scared that I'm gonna like turn this thing to ash. Let's hope that's not the case. I'm glad you like the stream. Thank you, Martin. I try my best to entertain you guys as you watch me do my silly crafts. Okay, I think we got 2 like feet hoof-ish shapes. Kinda. one is way wider. What's that about? Why are you so wide? Okay. Try and shape this a little more. There we go. They look relatively the same. It's not that fat. It's not that bad. Okay. We're going off of my super quick sketch of what I think a hoof looks like, okay? Trust the process. I need someone to trust it, because it's not me. Okay. I'm whipping out the X-Acto knives. Why the hell is my hot glue gun literally stuck to my desk? That's an issue. Okay, so I was able to use these kind of for sculpting the thing as well. Because like I said, I do not have any sculpting tools. So we're using what I have on hand, which is almost nothing. It's flat. One side is like weirdly rounder than the other. Let's like try and flatten them out a little bit. Okay. I guess trigger warning for knife. I have knife. Be warned. That's better. Okay. Alright. Feet. And then we gotta do like a little incision. And this is so hard to do at this angle. So I want you guys to like see what I'm doing. Toes. And then I think just like start cutting into it. Something that looks like a hoof eventually. I think that's how it works. Yeah. Do not cut me or my butter. What? Huh? Okay, I'm gonna like add more like volume to this side. So I've been using like my paintbrush for is just kind of to smooth stuff together. Oh, you're made of butter. Okay. Good to know. We are just using what we have on hand, which is literally nothing. And I didn't want to blow like $30 on tools that I'm only going to use like once. It's not worth it. It's looking like a hoof though. Kinda. I think. It's slowly going somewhere. about the clay in your hand? What do you mean? What about the clay in my hand? You said... I didn't say it. Did I? I don't know. That's like too far apart. You're washing your teeth? I'm trying. I'm gonna come back and look at this tomorrow. I'm gonna be like, that looks like shit. I had that issue with the first head that I made. I've redone the head 5 times. And every single time, I've not been happy with it. Until now. Now I finally have one that I'm kinda happy with. It just took 5 tries. Okay. Did I already tell you I use Clip Studio for drawing? I think you did. That's also what I use. I feel like they're too fat. Or like this one's really fat and this one's really thin. It's making me mad. I feel like starting over again. I'm gonna be honest. I'm going to. Wait, I have an idea though. First things first, I'm gonna add more clay to this one. We're gonna turn them back into balls. I have ideas. This is the trial and error of me doing something that I've never done before. Okay. Turning them back into balls. I'm gonna do a thing that I hope will work. It should work. According to me, it will work. I don't know. Come on. Alright, see ya, Martin. Cover up all the gaps. Alright, are these balls the same size? I think maybe. Okay, so Clip Studio is probably the worst thing you can use on mobile. They have a mobile version which was very recently released, but it is not meant to be on mobile. It is not. I'm gonna be really honest with you. It is not a program that's meant to be used on your phone. Yeah, some people are just here to watch. Some people chat. I do love it when people chat. Okay, first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna put the balls over there. I'm gonna take the X-Acto knife, and I'm gonna just quickly cut out my very, very funky looking hoof that we very quickly doodled. Okay, let's see. Come on. I also, using X-Acto knives is also like they're my worst enemy for actually cutting. Despite me having a whole, like, custom army set of them, I don't use them that often. Hello! I don't know what to call you. New person that joined, hi, I see you. Okay. See, this is what I mean. I can draw, I can do, like, sculpting with a pattern that is meant to be symmetrical. I can make 2D patterns into 3D patterns. But clay and just straight up sculpting 3D is my nemesis. I hate it. I can't do it. It is not my thing. It never really has been. Okay. I'm gonna use that. Take this away. You guys can look at what we have so far. Game name? This is my work studio, my dude. What game are you referring to? That's fair. I'm saving up to get, like, a nice iPad. Because I have, like, my drawing monitor. I love my monitor tablet. It's great. But that thing cannot be traveled with anywhere. It is huge, which is amazing. I love that it's huge, but I cannot take it anywhere with me. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do, let's just see if this works. We're gonna take the ball. We're gonna turn it back into a tube. It's about, like, the proper length. Honestly, wait. Hold on. I'm gonna add more stuff to it. Your life is fake, so game name, or am I... Bro, what? This video game, this game is called IRL. There you go. That's the game name. It's new to Steam and Xbox. Yeah. Personally, really good game. In my opinion. It's very hands-on. I don't know what you want me to say, man. Okay. We're gonna make the ball bigger, and turn it back into a tube. I got a whole nother, like, pound of clay, by the way. Stuff was expensive as hell. Okay. Oh god. I love it. Thank you! I said IRL, not IRF. Yes, you are correct, Alice. Okay. I'm turning it back into one big ball. More orb. More sphere. Good. I think like the last time I like touched clay was like art class in like the 3rd grade. I don't think I've really like done stuff with clay prior to that. It's been a minute. It's been a while. What kind of clay do you use? Do you have to bake it or does it air dry? So this is a clay that you bake. Like I said, like, so to people who are new here, I am attempting something I've never done before. I don't use clay. I've never really used clay. Clay is not my medium. It is not my forte. It is not what I use. I never really touch clay that often. I am not the person to come to for tips on how to sculpt, because I do not know what I'm doing. Hey, don't be mean. Do not be mean. No bullyism in the chat. Okay. Sphere. I'm gonna try and turn this into like a rectangle. Ish. We need back to our tube first. Okay. I think if it just like oh my god. I knocked down my head base. Did I really hit the table that hard? Damn, that was dramatic of you. Okay. Yeah. The other option I can do is actually wait, I have the perfect tool for this. Hold on. Come on. Why won't this come off? Okay. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Where'd my blade go? Okay. I'm gonna take this. It was not coming out. We're gonna grab this one, put that there. Props of having stuff like this. Okay. That back. Like that. Cube. Thing. Okay. And then I'm gonna put this on here. We need to put it this way. Is it not long enough? I'm gonna cry. Wait. Yeah. God, I'm not gonna have enough clay to do a second one. Okay, hold up. I might need to mold an entirely new thing of clay. Okay, I'm gonna get out the other one. I don't have enough. I have an idea, and I know it's gonna work, but I don't have enough clay for it. So we're getting out the other clay. I've got quite literally a pound of Sculpey clay. It is called Sculpey. I've never used it. Like I said, I don't use clay. Jesus, it's tough. So my idea is that I'm basically gonna like cut out my shape. But first, should I just knead the whole thing? Is it worth kneading the whole thing? It's gonna take forever. I'm sorry. It's breaking itself apart. This is why you need your clay, guys. It's a bit satisfying though. Okay. It's literally breaking itself apart. Oh my god, and it's tough. Jesus. I have so much of it. That's why. Ugh, it's thick. Okay, we're just gonna need it. If I even can. Ugh. I have no strength. It's getting stuck to the table. Jesus, why is it so thick? God, it's doing nothing. Is this one different? I don't think it is. Come here. It just says Super Sculpey. Okay. There's nothing specific about it. I suck at sculpting even worse than you because I have a baked one and the lesson is air dry clay sucks. Yeah, I get the idea why air dry clay is like commonly used, but if you're actually wanting to like sculpt, it cracks and it falls apart and it's not very sturdy. It's so tough. Ugh. I'm not strong, guys. What can help soften polymer clay is baby oil, just a little. Yeah, I know that body heat does it. I don't have baby oil on hand, man. Ugh. It is softening. Should I just like roll it? Will that do something? I'm just gonna like roll it between my hands. It's which is so interesting. I know, you guys find this super entertaining, don't you? Me rolling and struggling to use clay. I'm gonna knock my camera over again. I'm just gonna roll it. Ugh. This is not working. It's still so hard. Ugh. I don't like clay. I hate using clay. Rolling a lot will help with friction, which will make it warmer and easier to use. Do I roll it like between my hands or on the table? Which one works? I feel like the gray one was a lot easier to knead than this one. But I don't have enough of the gray one to do the hooves. Either or? Okay. I don't know. We're gonna use the table. Yeah, I have so much of it to do it with. Got a pound of it. I did not notice that S stayed soft, which is nice. Other nice thing is that both of these clays have the same instruction for how to bake it, which is also handy. Okay, I'm gonna start kneading the second one. Adding water. Does that help? I've just been smashing it on the table. I'm gonna knock my camera over. Oh, okay. There goes my camera. Stop. So entertaining. My God. Okay, this one's gotten softer, this section. That was loud. Add a little water, but it will get slimy. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna like go everywhere. Okay. I'm just gonna keep like kneading it. I only worked with molding clay and fresh clay from Hot Springs, so I'm too sure. Yeah. I've never done like straight hard Sculpey clay. Usually stuff like air dry clay and stuff. It's easier. Ow. Okay, back to pressing. Ugh. My suffering should be very entertaining to you. Be amused. It's getting stuck to my table. Yeah, but air dry is a terrible option for what I'm trying to do here. It breaks so easily and is so unbelievably fragile. It's not what I need. The reason why I would be working with it if it were for the fact that it was terrible my first attempt. I've done like ceramic clay, I've used that before. which I struggled a lot to make smooth. I was not able to smooth it out very well. Okay, more rolling. Everything is dropping. How nice. Bye-bye. See ya, Alice. It's getting there. We're getting somewhere. Very slowly. Oh my god. No! You fall over. I kept you up here so that you wouldn't flatten. Stop it. Okay. I'm gonna put these two together now. These two are more softened. And just keep squishing it. It's working very slowly. That's progress. My hands hurt. Is the other issue though. Oh my gosh. More rolling. I keep knocking over my camera. Stop it. Ow. It is softening very slowly, which means that we're succeeding. Alright, I'm gonna roll it between my hands again. Try to get it back into a ball-ish. If we can make it into a ball, we have succeeded. I think. God, my hands. Is it better just like... Stop knocking over my camera. Jesus. I need it as a big piece though, that's the thing. There, you fall over again. I'm gonna move this over here. Okay. So fun. Tempting to roll it into a ball. We are getting there. Turns out the packages do say two different things though. This one says Super Sculpey, and the other one says Sculpey 3? I don't know what that means though. I got no idea. Almost there. I've got big enough hands to do this. Hello, Sam. Oh my god, we did it. Ball. Yippee. Hello? It's not yummy. Do not consume. Okay, I'm gonna put the head back over here. Stay on your... No. Stay. It's currently... The name of the game is My Suffering. Stop trying to fall over. It's currently 3 a.m. for you. I'm sorry for the loud noise. I've got no better way to flatten it. Actually, wait. Oh, that worked. Kinda. Ugh. It's stuck on the table. Yeah. I think it worked enough. put the thing on there. And I'm gonna take my X-Acto knife here. I'm gonna like kind of trace it. Hello, Fizzo. I've not seen you in a while. Okay. I'm busy with school. Fair. Okay, so here's my idea. I am gonna basically just cut this out of this cube, and it should give us a good, like, thickness and shape to start working with. Hopefully. Or else you would have just seen me do this for like 40 minutes for nothing. And then all of us are gonna cry about it. Okay. Take this one now. Not have that happen, hopefully. Looks like raw cookie dough. I see it. I feel like I'm doing surgery. Come on. All the reasons why I hate working with clay. Ugh. Come on, get out of there. Oh my gosh. Okay. If I were you, I'd eat it, but that's just me. I do not recommend eating polymer clay. Personally, would not recommend it at all. I'm just gonna like cut away sections of what I traced out. So I have something I can work with, which should be two hoof-like shapes in the end. Welcome back. Why is this so loose? What the heck? There we go. Blech. Oh my gosh, waste is so much harder than it should be. It is thick, which is on purpose. All the reasons why I don't work with clay. Come on. We're getting there, though. My plan is working. This is good. Oh, hi, Storm. How are you doing? Not seen you in like forever. Are you here to watch my suffering as I attempt and fail to learn how to work with clay? And my focus be weird? Okay, we got one. We got one. That's a good start. We're getting somewhere. Let's do the other one. I'm good. I saw you were alive. I decided to stop by. Nice. And thank you. I've not like seen you in forever. I feel like I'm cutting soap almost. That's what this feels like to me. Which is funny, because I did indeed actually used to carve soap. So I need help. My friends are trying to trap me. Or jumping on hay bales and playing tag. I used to do that. The people who do the baling up by my house. It's so sad. I used to wait every summer for when they'd do the bales, and then me and my friends would go and like do stuff we probably weren't supposed to on them. The neighbors don't care. Oh my god. Okay. It is a little thick. Okay, like me. Okay. Alright, put that back in the bowl. Okay, my plan did indeed kind of work. I'm proud of myself. Now's the fun part of starting to actually, like, sculpt it. Which I'm just gonna start by, like, making it a little less angular. Kinda. Ish. I still don't know what I'm doing. But it's looking better. It's doing things. Going to point the toe forward a little bit. Thank you, Meowl. I'm trying my best. I got no clay tools, but I do got a paintbrush. And the paintbrush seems to work. So we're gonna use the paintbrush. Go paintbrush. Paint is tasty. Oh my gosh. No, don't eat paint. Getting clay everywhere. Okay, that looks like a hoof, right? Is it giving more hoofy vibes now? I think. Maybe. Hopefully. It's not quite giving, like... It's looking a little too horse. I'm gonna add, like, the toes? I don't know. In there in a second. Let's do all of this first, though. Okay. It's like a foot to me. If it looks like a foot to me, then I think that means I did it right. But now I gotta do it to the other one. We are not done yet. And I messed up already. Lovely. I cut away too much. See ya. I'm just gonna fix this so that it's even again. Alright. Once again, just start messing with it till I get shapes that look less angular. Thank you for the sub, Meowl. See you later. Thank you for stopping in. Okay, I do think that there actually was a difference between the two clays. No. This one is like definitely just like denser. But it's still working. It's still doing things that I want it to. And we still have our beloved paintbrush to smooth out things. I'm impressed with how well the paintbrush actually works. It does exactly what I want it to. Impressed with myself. What happened? What? Why are you backwards? What is happening? Excuse me? Huh? I don't do clay stuff, and I'm never gonna touch clay again. I don't know what the heck I just did. I somehow managed to put, like, the knee. I don't know. I did something that I didn't want to. Okay, hold up. I should be able to fix this. I think. I'm not making Kirby. I don't want to touch clay. I don't like clay. Okay, hold on. Let me fix whatever the heck I did. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like. I don't know how I managed to do that. That's funny. I put the knee on backwards. I somehow managed to sculpt the knee backwards. I didn't mean to do that. I'm impressed with myself. I don't know how I managed to do that. That's fun. Okay. Back to smoothing. We're making an art doll. A figure, basically. Except this one's an animal. Most of the have you ever seen those, like, super fancy, like, anime collectible posable dolls? Those are called art dolls. The really, really nice ones, which are usually, like, fully custom characters, are done with clay. This one is also done with clay. Most of the time, you'll see them done with just, like, plastic, which is usually just done in molds. No, again, I'm never touching clay again in my life. This was a one-time only thing. My god, no, I'm not doing lasagna. Not lasagna, please. I need to fix this. hoof. I did it wrong. Need to raise it up a bit more. But yeah, so this is the head. And then I made like antlers for it. Which will go like the back of the head. And the body is this thing right here. Make a ball? I already made a ball. I made one earlier. I don't want to make another ball. But yeah, so these are supposed to be hooves. I'm gonna turn into more of like goat feet in a second here. When I add the toes. Hooves. Is there a difference between like a horse hoof and a deer or like a goat hoof? Is there like a labeled name difference? I want to know. I feel like there is. Or is it just hoof? Hooves? Hoof? Well, there is a difference. One has toes and one doesn't. That's the difference. Alright. We got a good shape. Yeah, so a horse hoof is just a single hoof, right? Just a single hoof. But like goats and deer, they have a split right here. And they have a second little part right here. They have 3 toes. Horses have 2. They've got the main like toe, right? You got like your main toe, and then higher up their leg, they got a second little tiny toe up there. Yep. Or at least they have a visible, they visibly have 3. Here, you know what? Anatomy lesson, everyone. Alright, so let's move these out of the way. Anatomy lesson. Where'd my pen thingy that I was using go? There it is. So, a horse you got like, you guys cannot see what I'm doing. This is a horse leg, right? Horse leg. You got like your main hoof. This hoof goes like all the way around, right? Looks like that, right? Horse. They have a second tiny toe all the way up here. It's barely visible. It's literally just like a little like chunk. But if you take, say, like a deer, first of all, they have a bit more of an angular foot, is the first thing. From the side, it'll probably look the same. But they have a smaller one on the inside, right here. And then if you go to like the front angle, stop falling over. My God. Stay. If you go to like the front, their toes are split like that, which is 2 separate toes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. This is a horse. This is like deer slash goat. And there's your difference. 2 toes versus 3 toes. Nope, it's 2 individual toes. And both animals do stand on their toes. There you go. There's your difference. Anatomy lesson concluded. Now you know. We're going, this is what we were wanting. We want this. That's what we're going for. So far, currently, we've got something that looks a bit more horse. But we're going to change that. Okay. Gonna raise up. The toe to make it a bit more of a distinct toe. Oh, quiz time. How many sets of pectoral muscles would someone have if they had 2 sets of arms? Oh, Jesus. I do not know. I am not ready for a pop quiz. I did not study. 2 sets. How many sets of... Oh! Wait, never mind. Yeah, that's just me being dyslexic, apparently, not reading the question. That makes sense. That's me being stupid. You got a serious question? Sure. Go for it. I'm so smart. 6 or 7 whats? You gotta... Huh? 6, like... How many? 67. 67? The number? What's... How... 67 whats? Or just the number 67? 6 sevenths? 6 of 7? Is this brain rot? Is this how not chronically online I am? I get it now, but like... This proves how not chronically online I am enough to get a brain rot reference. Get with the times. My bad. Man, I'm in high school. I'm not a grandma. What do you mean? How were the dinosaurs? What's the Big Bang? Dang. Well, I will have you know that I actually had a pet velociraptor, and his name was, uh, his name was Waffles, and I loved him dearly. Rest in peace, Waffles. You'll be missed. Okay, there we go. Now we can start adding more details. Waffles didn't exist. How could you name him after a food that didn't exist? I am actually a time traveler, if you didn't know. I'm actually secretly a time traveler. Hate to break it to ya. There we go. This took so long. It should not have taken that long for me to get 2 pairs of hooves. Jesus. So much trial and error. Okay, let's make our third toe. No! Come back. Shoot. Cromer? What does that mean? Cromer? What's a foot's favorite fruit? Fruit by the foot? A tomato. Oh. Nice joke. I approve. I'm gonna add like the divot of the toe. I've never been to Canada. Okay, now I'm gonna split it. Cute laughing. Stop falling over. Alright. It's a reference I don't get. Look like a hoof. Don't insult my hoof. They're a little boxy and that's fine. They can be boxy. Looks like a hoof to me. Which is good. That's what we want. Now I have to do it to the other one. Yippee. Nah. Let's mark out this one. Okay. Eh. Add our other toe. Okay. Now we'll add the slit. Ooh. Hello. Depression. Okay. Hooves. They're not done yet, though. They're still not done. Because I wanted to add even more little details to them. Because I'm so smart and cool and want to go over the top and beyond with my details. Yay! We got hooves, we got horns, we got a head. No ears yet, but we'll get there. Grab some more clay. Put it back into a ball. There's your orb. Ashton, there's your orb. To flatten. Don't hurt the orb. Too late. Flat. And then we're just gonna draw a bunch of little, like, dewdrop shapes, kinda. This will go somewhere, I swear. And though you can barely see what I'm doing. It's honestly probably a way easier way to do this, but I'm not gonna do it that way. Apparently. What are you doing down here? Hello? Jesus. Yeah, my cat is down here. He never comes down here, though, is the thing. That's why I was a little surprised. Waffle? Psst, psst. Come here. Come say hi. Where are you going? Need to see the cat? Okay. Hold on. Waffle? Waffle? Where'd you go? Come here. Come here. Where are you going? There you go. There's cat. Alright, I'm gonna probably end the stream here. My phone's about to die. Which is, of course, an issue. So, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you to everyone who did join, of course. I will see you all next weekend. That's when I stream. Stream every weekend. Alright. Bye-bye.